Welcome to another edition of Real Recruits TV, where we highlight high school athletics all around Arizona. I'm Kyle Stanley. We're going to head out to Phil Stafford in a little bit, who is over at Sunnyslope High School. But right now, we are going to start off with one of the hottest teams in Division I football, the Millennium Tigers. The Tigers hitting center stage on homecoming night, looking to claim their fourth straight win as they hosted Maryville. Opening kickoff, Joseph Pena, have yourself a season. This kid has been on fire. Rides his teammates' backs for a 96-yard touchdown return. Still in the first quarter, Walter Freeman, no receiver in sight, no problem. Gets the job done himself, put another 7 on the board. It's 21-0. Later in a score-packed first quarter, Aaron Diggs takes a page right out of the Joseph Pena book. Title is How to Take Advantage of Other Special Teams. After the 60-yard punt return, it's 28-0. And to cap off the first quarter, it's Diggs on the defensive end this time. The pick and the 6. Millennium cruises 59-0. They improved to 5-3 this season.
Division II football, the Vikings of Sunnyslope High are still ranked in the top 10. Playing at Camelback Friday, the Spartans on a mission to break a winless drought dating 13 games all the way back to last September. Top 5 running back in Division II, Tim Freisen, eats his Wheaties as soon as he wakes up, and he's just as quick to find the end zone in this contest. Hits the alley, cruising for 66 yards and a touchdown on the second play from scrimmage. It was that kind of night for the Vikes. Next touch Freisen has. Could he do it again? Sheds one tackle, keeps the legs churning, but he's bottled up. He can't break loose. He would score later on the drive, though, to make it 14-0. On defense, Asher Martinez, the junior cornerback, introduces himself to Tamir Fears in the backfield. Sunnyslope didn't allow the Spartans in the red zone on Friday night. Score was 38-0 at half. Freisen had 3 touchdowns. Siaka Kamara thinks he's got one here, but just one problem. Starts to lose his drawers. Whoops. Slope keeps their belts tied tight and ups their win streak to 8 straight. Final in this one, 45-0. So with 2 weeks remaining in the regular season, Sunnyslope really in uncharted territories. They're 8-0, looking to go into the playoffs still strong, hopefully with an undefeated record. But I want to take a second to talk about their starting quarterback, Michael Humphrey. This kid thought he was going to go football last year about this time, but all of a sudden over the summer with a huge growth spurt, he has now decided that basketball is where his calling is. He's got tons of top Division I schools looking at him. We had a chance to talk with him about how all the pressure of finding that right school is weighing on him during this spectacular season.
It hasn't been bad. I love it. Being out here is great. The team's fun, and everybody kind of knows what's going on, and just we're enjoying the undefeated season. So I don't feel much pressure at all.
What are you standing at now?
6'9".
6'9". Where were you at this point last year?
6'6", maybe. I've grown a little bit, but it's been pretty steady, so it's been fun.
Humphrey says that big decision will probably be made within the next month to a month and a half, so best luck to him through that. Let's switch gears now to the volleyball courts. Centennial High School was the hosting site of the inaugural Peoria Unified District Volleyball Championship earlier on Friday. We had a couple Real Recruits volleyball players from Cactus High School in the action, so let's take it out to the courts. We'll head straight to the third place match, which featured Division III powerhouse Cactus High versus Division II's Ironwood. Both of the middles for the Cobras, Samantha Parton and Tara Melton, we're proud to say members of our family. This was a winner-take-all, one-set match. Cactus down by 5, and Parton helps keep the ball alive out of the net for the Cobras. And on the other side, it turns into an error by the Eagles. A few points later, Tara Melton nails this one down to the floor. The Cobras took the lead at 20-19, but they would surrender the next 5 points and drop this one 25-22. The home site favorites, the Centennial Coyotes, faced the Liberty Lions in the championship match. Story of Game 1, a demonstration of the fierce front row for the Coyotes. Sophomore Hannah Combs with the kill here. Coyotes win in the fashion of consecutive sets. Great defense to boot by Tulane commit Madeline Mertz. The girls celebrate their district title by raising Coach on their shoulders. Not sure that was Coach Borland's first idea, but she'll be happy with the trophy.
Thanks, Phil, for that look into the volleyball courts. We're going to now switch our attention over to the Peoria Sports Complex baseball fields. Last week we were out there for the Senior Classic. This week it's the Junior Classic. Maybe just as many college coaches out there to check out high school baseball players. We're focusing our attention on Team Mizuno on Friday. We had 5 Real Recruits players on this squad alone. From Colorado, shortstop Jeremy Champlin had a day. 3 for 3 at the plate, including this double in his final at-bat of the evening, and a couple impressive innings on the mound as well. Then teammate Dylan Rowe showed off the leather, has to go deep into the hole for this one, and the strong throw gets there in time. Rowe shared some time with Hunter Lassard at short. Check out the slick fielding from the sophomore on the run to get his man. Then Nick Braun's got the call to start game number 2 after a slow first inning. The 2016 right-hander settled down to strike out 3 batters in 3 innings. And all the while, Andrew Bowles kept working hard for his pitchers behind home plate. You can check out all of these players at realrecruits.com. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Real Recruits TV. We remind you once again, if you are a young athlete trying to get attention from college coaches, please go to www.realrecruits.com. We have many ways to be able to help out high school athletes get to that next level, including getting a video started for you. It is the most important part of the recruiting process. It's going to be the biggest tool that you have in order to get a college coach's attention. Make sure to check out all of our professional videos on realrecruits.com. And then you can use Real Recruits to disperse your video out to thousands of college coaches. We're going to make sure that you get the attention that you deserve as a high school athlete. Thanks again for joining us on this week's edition of Real Recruits TV. We'll see you again next week.